an actor, a model, and a host. And this Singaporean Eurasian pretty boy, Paul Foster, definitely needs a space to earn money. So why risk that pretty face in the ring?
Good question. A, for charity, of course. B, because I hosted the weigh-in last year, and John came up to me and said, "Oh, why don't you fight next year?" And I said, "If I don't get injured in my rugby season, then I will train and fight in the next bout."
Did your job or your family have any objections to this?
Job-wise, everyone's like, "Ooh, be careful, don't mess up your pretty face." I'm like, don't worry, Either I'll be too quick, or I'm gonna be very good on defense, or I'll just try and do attack all the way. But in amateur, we wear helmets, and we've got the gloves on, so unless you get really smashed, you're not really gonna come out with a battered face. We're only doing 2-minute rounds, three 2-minute rounds. Sorry, so it's not too bad.
Not too bad, but you can still ruin that pretty face, though.
Can still ruin.
So family, girlfriend, sis, didn't have anything to say?
No, not really. I think they were okay. Oh, boxing, okay, cool. So, no girlfriend, so what to do?
Paul Foster might not have his face smashed in just yet, but he's already suffered some injuries.
I've cut myself here, so that's a nice one. That's healing up okay now. But it's a hard place to be because you're always boxing, right? So it kept opening up for a while. My wrists are pretty weak as well, and that's not easy. But other than that, so far so good.
Though the thrice-a-week training seems pretty intense to most, Paul is undeterred.
Pretty big commitment, yeah. But like I said, it's for general health. It's to keep fit, it's to learn something new. It's really good working with the boys.
Although Paul is pretty fit and trains at least once a day for rugby, he says that boxing is a whole different ballgame.
Slightly different because it's more fast twitch, quick, quick bursts, and which we do in rugby sometimes. But this is more explosive, obviously.
The 14 fighters have been split into 2 camps and train either at Fight G at 41C North Canal Road or Fightworks at East Coast Park. Paul currently trains at Fight G.
I've seen the stats of who I'm fighting. We're very similar, but I don't really know who he is. I don't know how good he is. He's Angmo. I think he's from the UK. So don't know much about him. He's training at the other gym where I did start, but I decided to come over here because I didn't want to be training with a guy I'm supposed to be fighting. It's a psychological thing. Yeah, and I'll know his, and I think it's better if you don't know.
Paul, who stands at 1.84 meters tall and weighs 77.5 kilograms, is one of only 3 Asian fighters left. Does he think he's at a disadvantage?
Boxing's technique. It really is technique, and if you can master the technique and generate the power from the right places, then it's all good. And then what? Does it mean maybe the Asian guy will be quicker? Then he can siam the punch and then do a quick one in, and so. I mean, there's always pros and cons according to size. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. The bigger people they are, the slower they should be. Fitness-wise, I mean, there's so many different variables involved.
Next up, meet Mark Enriquez, a chiropractor who usually helps heal bones and now might just break some.